Lionel Messi puts his hand up and says, actually, I'm feeling like a woman today. Do you play him in the American women's national team, Francesca? Yes or no?
Yes, right now. Hell yeah, are you kidding me?
Hi, how's it going? So I saw this insane debate about transgenders in sport over the weekend. It was on Piers Morgan's show. Now, I know a lot of Americans don't like Piers Morgan because of that gun rights debate he did with Ben Shapiro. And yeah, I get that, but I think he makes sense a lot of the time. Like probably more than half the time sort of thing. But anyway, this debate involved this lispy little fabulous, this insane lefty chick, I don't know who she is, Tommy Lahren, and this other chick, I don't know who she is either. Now, the debate was sparked by Aiden Gallagher, a transgender student athlete from Oregon, who was recently booed after winning an athletics championship. Now, I think Piers makes some good points. Tommy Lahren and this black chick make some good points. This fabulous little powder puff makes no worthwhile contribution. And this lefty chick, I mean, fucking hell. She's just insufferable. I kind of feel like there's no point arguing with these people. I mean, you can point out facts, you can show them statistics, you can demonstrate reality to them all you want. But at the end of the day, it just goes nowhere. Anything apart from their opinion on this matter is transphobia. You'll see what I mean. Let's have a look.
Teenage runner Aiden Gallagher became the Oregon girls 200-metre state champion last week, posting one of the fastest times in the state's history.
Oh, boys can run faster than girls. Who knew?
Actually, Bearing, boy is a gender and gender is a social construct. So boys can't run faster than girls because boys and girls don't exist in objective reality.
Yeah, okay, males then. Males can usually run faster than females. Do you think when they invented the words boy and girl, they meant how you're feeling that day? What kind of fashion sense you have? No, they meant male and female.
Oh, transphobic, bigot, transphobe, Nazi, fuck, fucking transphobe.
With a remarkable display of power and stamina. But as Aiden crossed the finish line, something, well, pretty unusual happened. Instead of joyous cheering and adulation, many of the watching spectators loudly booed. Well, the same thing happened when Gallagher received a gold medal on the podium, but the runner-up was loudly cheered when she received her silver. And there's an explanation for all this. Gallagher is a transgender athlete who was born a biological male and therefore has a vastly superior physiology to show for it. And as viral video clips from the race show, Gallagher towered over many of the competing girls, displaying greater height, power and speed that frankly made a mockery of any pretense to fairness or equality.
Yeah, no shit. Anyway, let's skip this monologue because it goes for a couple of minutes. Let's get to the meat and potato of this.
Joining me to debate this and more, our comedian and podcaster James Barr.
Isn't that the smuggest, most smug whatever, face you've ever seen? I mean, that's got to be the definition of a shit-eating grin, right?
Uncensored contributor Esther Krakow, Outkick host Tommy Lahren, and the host of the Bituation Room podcast, Francesca Fiorentini. So welcome to all of you. Tommy, let me start with you. I watched a video of this as a father of a 12-year-old girl who loves a bit of sport. And honestly, my heart just sank. But when I heard the booing, I was thrilled, not because the athlete was being booed. I felt awful for the trans athlete, but because I finally felt that the silent majority were finding their voice. What did you think?
Yeah, I also think that it's big that this happened in a place like Oregon. Oregon is not conservative, maybe certain parts, but certainly the majority of Oregon is certainly more on the left side. This is a trans person, a trans woman competing against actual women. Stop dismissing women by calling us biological women. We are just women, so I want to put that out there first.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, look at the lefty shaking her head self-righteously. Actually, I don't agree. You're a transphobe. We're not just women. Let's have a listen to what she's got to say.
Francesca, I can see you actually going berserk here with indignation. So presumably you don't agree.
I mean, please don't speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, either of you, please don't speak for me. Please don't speak for all women. Just let's get that out of the way right now, because I do disagree. I think about what if your 12-year-old kid was Aiden? Wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't you be proud of Aiden?
No.
And how much would it
No.
Yeah, nah. You wouldn't be proud of your son for beating a bunch of girls. I mean, I feel like that would be the common response. There's going to be some weird fucking idiots out there that are like, trans women are women and this is totally fair. But no, you wouldn't be proud of your son for winning a girls' athletic championship.
This is what's crazy about it. Do you think that that's what's driving trans women to compete as athletes, is that they're like, if I transition to become a woman, I can win a gold medal in a high school track and meet competition.
Well, no, hang on, Francesca. I don't care.
That is so absurd to me. It's the same thing. Hang on, let me
Francesca,
speak.
I don't care. The reality is they're doing it.
Yeah, thank you, Piers. That is in fact what's happening. Who cares what their intentions are? This is happening and it's grossly unfair. I mean, does an action only matter if it's intentional? Why is manslaughter, accidental homicide a thing?
I'm embarrassed to be a woman when I see women freaking out about trans women
Wow.
winning one out of so many
It's
competitions.
not just one.
Okay?
It's happening in
Let's just-
swimming with Leah Thomas.
Hang on.
It's happening in all
Hang
sorts
on.
of sports.
Yes, because it makes us look really pathetic, honestly. It makes us look like losers and whiners. And guess what? I'm not a loser or a whiner.
Prove it. Jump in a boxing ring with a trans woman. I'd love to see that. Not a loser or a whiner. Fuck off. This goes to show what you think of this chick that came runner-up in this championship. She's a loser and a whiner? Good job sticking up for women.
You know what I actually want to talk about when it comes to women's sports? Why is Caitlin Clark being paid 80 times less than her counterpart entering the NBA?
Because she plays in the WNBA and it doesn't make as much money. Fucking hell. Why doesn't Caitlin Clark just identify as a man and make a shitload more money? Does it have something to do with the fact that she wouldn't be able to compete because there's biological differences? What an airhead.
Can I ask you a
Women don't
question?
wanna ever
Hold
talk
on,
about
Francesca.
that.
Let me ask you a question. If I hit you over the head with a bat and I said the plan wasn't to kill you, it's because you had a fly in your head, would you still not go to the police for assault? Does my intention matter? Because that's exactly what you just
I'm just
said.
trying to Rube
No, but
Goldberg,
that's exactly
whatever.
what
Look at the lefties playing confused and indignant over that. She's giving you a hypothetical to try to make you understand intentionality. Sometimes an action does not have to be motivated by bad intent for it to be a bad action. I thought it was very clear, but look at them flailing their hands. Whatever are you talking about? You racist, homophobic, transphobic, bigoted, fuck, I don't know, whatever. You're just all the bad things. You're the bad person.
They are useful idiots like you that are validating ascientific nonsense. There's no such thing as gender identity. Being trans-identifying is a mental illness, a reality that exists only in your head, should not be validated, and specifically not at the expense of people that are just going about their business trying to win sporting tournaments.
I'm not a religious person, but hallelujah, praise the Lord. Preach, sister, whatever the fuck you say.
There's
Euthanasia.
useful idiots
And
like
if
you that are leading to the
if
death
you
of trans
feel-
people.
and
Oh, you're leading to the death of trans people. It's always the extreme, isn't it? If you say anything about trans people, it's genocide. You're genociding the trans people.
To me, there's conflating two issues. You can absolutely support trans rights to fairness and equality, as I do and consistently have. But you can also see that there is obviously a massive problem now increasing now in women's sport. And there's a reason, and we've had this conversation, James, but you gave a preposterous answer last time. There's a reason we separate sexes in the Olympics, in the World Championships, because otherwise women would never win anything.
Look, I
right?
think-
So that's why we do it. It's not because women aren't great athletes.
Women would never
They're great
win
athletes
anything.
when
No, they wouldn't win much twinkle toes. I mean, are you saying he's wrong? Sure, they'd win chick shit. They'd win synchronized swimming and show jumping or equestrianing, whatever the fuck it is. But no, they wouldn't win athletics. They wouldn't win contact sport. They wouldn't win weightlifting. What the fuck are you talking about?
competing
What a quote,
against people
Piers.
physically born
Listen,
like
I
that.
have so much to say. I want to explode.
Go on, then.
Firstly, Esther, you're the only thing making anyone angry or incensed right now. So you're causing me a mental health issue. So really, if there's a mental
Maybe you
illness,
could
it's
join
actually
your
you.
friend- your
I would
pronoun
like to take a
friends.
pill.
You can all be
to
mentally
remove
unwell
you.
together.
I like this chick.
Most of the female winners in this sport, they are hitting around 22 to 24 seconds, which is exactly what the gold medalist won here. And then also following up with what you said,
What's your
Esther,
point? What's your
So
point?
he
My point
slowed-
is,
he
this is
slowed
normal
down.
for a
So
woman.
No, you're
This is
missing
a
the
normal
point.
speed for a woman
No.
in a race.
Yeah, it's not a normal speed for a woman in a race. It's a championship winning speed for a woman in a race. This kind of race anyway, at this level, which is a speed more blokes can achieve.
If you allowed women and men to compete in a generalised way, then women would win almost no medals. Literally, other than one or two events, possibly equestrian, possibly archery.
Yeah, see, took the words out of my mouth. Now, I should note, I'm not showing you this whole interview. It goes for about 30 minutes. I'm just taking the sort of choice bits. I'll link the full version in the description so you can have a look for yourself.
There are very few things which anything that involves power or stamina
Washing
or
up.
speed or snow.
Piers, can I ask you a question really quickly?
Yes.
Because have you ever undergone any kind of like hormone replacement therapy?
Oh,
or
you mean
anything
chopped
like
off his penis? Because
No,
that's
I haven't.
Hang
No.
on, hang on. I'm not talking to you, Esther.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm talking to Piers.
Yeah.
Because actually, the body does undergo an incredible amount of toil.
What it doesn't
when you
do,
actually-
Francesca, I've heard this argument.
Hang on.
It
No,
doesn't
so- but
change.
there-
It doesn't change your body mass.
No,
It doesn't.
It
No, it
do-
doesn't.
It does.
No,
it
it doesn't.
absolutely can change your body
No,
mass.
No, it doesn't. I mean, maybe your energy levels might go down because you don't have as much testosterone in your body, but your bone density, your lung capacity, the size of your heart, your muscle reflexes, all that stuff stays the same.
The
It
amount
doesn't.
of
You
hormones
remain
that
as
can-
muscular.
it
You know how I know
drains-
this? Talk to someone like Caitlyn Jenner,
Piers.
who was, as a man,
Oh my God.
was the decathlon gold medal winner for the United States of America, and was then, when she took up golf, having transitioned, was told she could tee off
Asking Caitlyn
from the
Jenner.
women's tees. Right, the women's tees are 50 yards further ahead than the men's, and she said she was winning every tournament.
Asking Caitlyn Jenner for any advice or practical information is like asking you, Piers, for how to get a six-pack.
This guy is such a disingenuous little rat. I mean, firstly, lame joke. And secondly, why can't Caitlyn Jenner have a valid opinion on this? She, he, whatever, is a fucking trans woman. I'll tell you why Caitlyn Jenner can't have a valid opinion on this. It's because he, she, whatever, disagrees with them politically. It's all stunning and brave and beautiful until you venture from the tribe.
The point is, if Aiden Gallagher competed according to their biological sex, they would not be succeeding. They wouldn't be winning state championships. They would actually not even be qualifying for the finals. That is the point everyone's missing.
Piers,
is that actually
why do you care about
women's
high school
integrity of women's
track and
sport?
field? But have you done a segment on Caitlin Clark and pay disparity? Have you done where were you when the U.S. women's
He doesn't
national
need to-
team?
he doesn't need
in
to
the
do
United
Well,
States-
you have no idea.
Shut up,
He doesn't need
Esther,
to
for
do
the
that
last time.
segment.
Well, hang
Please
on.
shut up, Esther. Oh my
Francesca.
God.
Oh God, shut up. What about? This race was clearly unfair. You can pivot and change the topic all you like. It was still unfair.
Lionel Messi puts his hand up and says, actually, I'm feeling like a woman today. Do you play him in the American women's national team, Francesca? Yes or no?
Lionel Messi
Layla
had
Messi.
to undergo an incredible,
Yes or no?
he had to undergo an incredible amount of treatment when he was young. He had a bunch of like.
Would you allow him to
all kinds
put
of
his hand up,
medicine and
say he's a
everything in order
woman,
for
and
him
play
to
in the
actually
American
grow,
women's
'cause he had a
national team?
growth spurt. I'm a big Messi fan, so. But let me just explain this to
Answer
you.
my question. Would you allow him, if he said, I'm a woman, to play in the American
You're
women's
using
national
the
team?
wrong pronoun
Yes, right now.
See what I mean? How do you argue with these people? Watch where he goes here. This gets even crazier.
Hell yeah.
Would you
because
allow
that would
Usain
mean-
Bolt to do that and be in the sprinting
Yes,
team?
because that would mean they're a trans woman. They identify as
I
women.
get it.
You would have to
So just to be clear,
transition.
you'd let Lionel Messi play in the women's national football team and destroy
Hell yeah,
women's football
welcome.
forever. You'd let Usain
I mean, it'd be
Bolt...
very difficult
Hang on.
to get a ticket,
Hang on.
which would
You
suck.
I want to do a little checklist here. You'd let Usain Bolt compete as a sprinter in the American women's Olympic team.
Yes.
Okay. You would
Yes.
let Floyd Mayweather compete as a boxer in the women's American boxing
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
you
of
are
course
a
you have to be,
complete
like, the
and utter
heavyweight, you know.
lunatic.
I completely agree
Lunacy.
with Francesca. And I'd go
They
further,
would
actually,
have
Piers.
to
You always...
transition.
Piers,
lunacy.
You always say that you want to be a penguin. I would let you live at London Zoo in a cage.
What an unfunny little gimp. What a shit joke. Did you know this guy's actually a comedian? Yeah, I'm serious. He's a comedian. He's one of those I'm gay, I take it up the arse comedians. You know, where all they talk about is how gay they are. I mean, be gay, I don't give a fuck. But he's just so unfunny, and Piers Morgan keeps having him on for some reason. Anyway, that's all I'm going to put you through. That was just fucking bonkers. He's right, this chick is a fucking lunatic. Like I said, I'll link the full interview in the description. But thanks for watching, have a lovely day, ta-ta, goodbye, see you later.
Recession.